We talk a lot about how much people can save and that there's an FTE reduction and that there's going to be cost savings and efficiencies gained, right? But let's really talk about it. If you Google, how much does OCR cost? The answer is it depends, right? And I think we're going to have a similar answer because there's several factors that go into the cost of it. But Rahul, how much does it cost to implement it? How do you advise clients on procuring this technology? And what are some of the available platforms that you suggest that WonderBotz partners with?
Okay, I'll start with the last question first, the available platforms. So there are a lot of platforms specifically for the OCR. To start with, AWS Tesseract, Google Tesseract, then we have Azure AI. We even have document understanding, OCR capabilities. From the UiPath, we have Blue Prism. But these all tools, they charge on per page basis. Okay, now depending upon the volume that you are bringing in, the price would vary. Okay, you start with a starter pack, it would be, let's say, some X dollars, but when you go large numbers, this cost would come down. So generally what I have seen, Paula, big companies from the insurance sector or from the banking sector, they have large volumes. So cost for them is very less per page. It actually is very less what a human is spending out over there. Okay, in comparison to vis-a-vis to that. Now, IDP, there are a lot many options. The famous one, Abby, Hyperscience. There are other ones, let's say UiPath document understanding, Chorus document automation. So that is from SS&C Blue Prism Chorus document automation. So these are the few names: Abby, Hyperscience, Chorus document automation, UiPath document understanding. These are the IDP platforms that are good for the printed text or the images, as well as to a certain extent, the handwritten text as well.
That's so helpful, Rahul, because I think what you were able to do there is show that not every tool fits the job, right? So
Yep.
it's important for our buyers and the people that are trying to understand what's best about these technologies to really come to a practitioner, because the last thing you want to do is make an investment in a technology and then find down the road that perhaps there was a handwriting use case, but you chose incorrectly, or you chose something that maybe couldn't do everything that it's supposed to do. WonderBotz has a commercial model that's a managed service. And we deliver the capability of document reading, document understanding, OCR, IDP through ARIA. And our ability to transmit the way that document understanding technology is piloted, understood, and processed on data from our clients gives us a unique opportunity to negotiate and help defray the cost so that it's about the solution and the outcome rather than something per page. So WonderBotz has a unique proposition in that regard, to where we can help defray some of the cost of these tools, and we can really achieve the outcomes, which is ultimately what our buyers and our stakeholders are looking to have, which is the outcome of applying the technology, right? So instead of thinking of something of a per unit and having to come up with, well, how many pages do we have roughly? Asking everybody in the department, well, what could we possibly come up with? It's a way that you can infuse this technology into the organization bit by bit from a managed service perspective through providers who really know this technology.